welcome to my channel, Court.is.Claire, and I am Court.is.Claire. Hey to all my new viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel. And to all you old subbies out there, hey Claire's, what's tea girl? Today, you know, if you see us in these scrubs, it's a nurse related video. And today I have my very good friend Neshia with me.
Hello.
And so me and Neshia have been friends since we were in high school, and we also started this nursing journey together. So we're going to talk about what we would tell our younger nurse self. So if you're interested, honey, and you want the tea, stay tuned. Okay, so let me start off by saying this year makes how many years for us?
10.
10 long years. Okay, so Neshia, tell us about yourself, where you went to school and all that good stuff, and what you're doing now.
Well, I'm currently a learning specialist at a level 3 hospital. I have been a learning specialist now for a year, or in other words, a nurse educator for a little over a year. I went to Florida A&M University where I got my Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Well, hold on. Can we just represent for you HBCUs out there? Rattlers, child, I guess they strike hand now.
Okay.
So, okay, back to, okay, you went to HBCU.
I went to HBCU, graduated in 2009, and I mean, I've been on a med surg unit for majority of my career, 8 years to be exact, and I'm still, I don't know.
You still kicking.
I'm still kicking.
Girl, we barely kicking. But we here. So anyway, I wanted to share this moment with Neshia because we've been literally each other's cheerleader through this whole entire process. Like, it's been days, nights where we would call each other crying about nursing school. I mean, about our personal stuff too. But just about in this nursing journey, we've been constant for each other. So I think Neshia also is a good contrast to me because Neshia has built a rapport. She's been basically in the same facility for a long time, and she's built a rapport and has advanced through the chain of command. And now she's in a position where she is a resource to new nurses coming into the facility. So my question for both of us, we wanted to share, what would you tell your younger self? Your younger nurse self, what kind of advice would you give the young Neshia?
I think the biggest thing would be just to trust my process.
Yeah.
Just to trust my process.
I mean, I feel like that is major because you always doubt yourself as a new nurse, and trusting the process just, I mean, it takes away a lot of the anxiety that comes with being a new nurse.
Absolutely. What
do you tell your new nurses that you have to educate?
To be patient with themselves, to trust themselves. A lot of times they know a lot more than they give themselves credit for. Especially coming out of school, it's easy to feel like a fish out of water. So my biggest advice would just to not be discouraged and to just be patient with the process, be patient with starting anew, and eventually you'll get it. You'll wake up one day and just get it.
If you could do it all over again, what would you change? What would you have done different, nursing wise?
I probably would have maybe pursued a different unit. Unlike Courtney, Courtney has, I think, been on every single unit nursing has to offer. And she would encourage me a lot of times to, you know, jump out and do something other than med surg, but I was so comfortable on med surg. It was my safety blanket. I knew it up, down, in and out, and so I probably would have ventured out a lot sooner.
I mean, y'all don't even understand how hard it was to get Neshia to just take the leap, and I'm just like personally so proud of her for. Because when the position came up, she was like, Courtney, you think I should apply? I'm like, girl, heck yeah, apply. You want me to do the application for you? Because, girl, my goodness, please let the med surg unit go. Please. No tea, no shade. If you are a med surg nurse and that's what you like to do, it's cool. But I feel like it's so many other options in nursing that once you gain your experience, a lot of people do not like to go to med surg first.
No.
But I think that you should. Because of my own personal experience, I see that how it helps me in my practice. From travel nursing, from anything, like you can handle the curveballs that are thrown at you once you have a good solid foundation.
It's a good foundation.
Right. It's a great foundation.
And I swore that would not be the unit that I worked on, but.
And then you start off on like a GU unit.
It was a post-op unit, so it was post-op and med-surg patients. Yeah, and I left that floor and went to another med-surg.
Another one. Y'all don't know how hard it was for me to just. And Neshia is certified in med-surg. So how many med-surg nurses you know are certified? Okay, run them credentials. But anyways, seriously, it was like, I'm just so proud of her because it's been a long road just to get her to get out of her comfort zone. And there's nothing wrong with that. But nursing has so many opportunities, guys. And if you are new to this and you feeling like, oh my gosh, I hate this profession, it's so hard, and you feel like you maybe have made a mistake, because life comes at you fast when you are a new nurse.
It does.
But you can get through this, and there are other options. Just put in your time where you are, get you some experience up under your belt, and doors will start to open for you.
Absolutely. And you owe it to yourself to try something new. I think that's why Courtney is so well versed, because she's been on different units. She knows the flow of different units, like the pace of different units, the different specialties. So I think it makes her too more marketable. She could go anywhere. So
yeah. But too, the med-surg nurses, y'all gonna always have a job, because at the end of the day, from me having med-surg experience, I can always work a med-surg flow any given moment. In nursing, it may come a time where your finances get a little slim, and you're gonna have to go get you a per diem, and maybe that per diem might only be a med-surg per diem, but guess what? You're gonna make you some money, and
you'll know what you're doing.
That's right.
Because that does not change. Med-surg does not change. I traveled a little bit as well in Texas. After much encouragement and motivation from Courtney, I kind of stepped out on faith and went to a med-surg unit in Texas. And even though it was a different state, it was the same old nursing.
Yeah. That's anywhere though. It's always. But you know what I realized too, that when I started traveling, and I realized a lot of the things that I learned in med-surg, I still was doing. From even in my role PACU, I was still doing med-surg things. So that foundation, it's a big deal.
It is.
It's a very big deal, because you could end up, if you don't have it, you could look like you said, a fish out of water and be looking crazy. So if you could do it all over again, would you choose, okay, let's take it back. When you at FAMU, child, and you on the set and you doing all that stuff, honey, they got going over there in Rattler Nation. I'm shading y'all. I'm a Seminole baby. Child. Oh. Anyways. Anywho, would you still check that box and say, yes, I want to be pre-nursing or what have you?
With much consideration, yes. Yeah. I owe a lot of who I am to this whole nursing process. To be in nursing school is not an easy feat. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of crying, a lot of staying up late, a lot of calling you, a lot of calling my parents. Everybody heard it, a lot of tears. But ultimately it has helped shape the person I am now. Like, I have a go-getter mentality. Like, nursing makes you that way. And if you're able to make it through that whole process, from nursing school to being a new nurse to surviving that first year of nursing, and then ultimately becoming one of the seasoned nurses, experienced nurses, it's still at a young age. We're in our
Yes.
30s, and we're considered the more seasoned nurses on the
Yes.
unit. So it has been a blessing in itself, though hard. It requires a lot of resilience, but yeah, I would do it all over again.
We were having this debate off camera, Chalk, so y'all can't get the TT, but y'all get the T. Now I'm just playing. We giving y'all the real T. And I used to say, girl, I didn't, when I was a floor nurse, I did not think I was going to make 10 years in it. I did not, I'm going to be real with y'all. I did not think I was going to make 10 years. When they got to probably year 6, okay, maybe 1, but year 6, I was like, all right, this is yeah. Are they hiring at Starbucks? Because I might need to put in the application.
I called them, was like,
we both was calling us like,
talking crazy.
You think I could teach? Maybe I could go back to our old high school. They'll accept my bachelor's and teach.
Yeah.
We were coming up with every
sell perfume at Macy's, Courtney. I think I'm just gonna sell perfume.
Like that was it. You have those experiences. So I guess the main thing we want you all to know is that you are not alone.
You are not.
Those old fuddy-duddy nurses that be trying to act like they have it all together.
Been there before.
Been there, and probably, truth be told, was the weakest nurse in the bunch. So don't let them, hello, that's the word. They probably was the weakest nurse in the bunch. And they give you all this slack, but when they became a new nurse, they couldn't even cut it. And they've made mistakes. So don't let them heifers get to you. But if I had the chance to do it all over again, after much deliberation and being real with myself, I would do it all over again because I realized the opportunities and the doors it has opened for me. I mean, I've met so many people. I've been able to share in really special times with my patients. I've been able to just gain a lot of experience, and I don't know who I would be without those experiences.
That's true.
It shaped me. It changed how I view the world, how I view people. And I mean, what other profession really can do that for you that I could think of? And maybe I know, drop in the comment box. Let us know how you feel about it. What has nursing done for you? What has it not done for you? What is your concerns? Maybe we could drop some knowledge on you. But we just want to tip through, let you know how we feel after 10 years of nursing. 10 years, we've been friends for way longer than that. But we just wanted to share our experiences with you. So, anything else you want to say? You want to lead them with, Nish?
I can't think of it.
Can't think of
anything.
Don't let the old nurses, don't let the old hands get to you, honey. You could do this. Don't let them.
Tough it out.
Tough it out. Tough it out. And one thing I would tell my younger self is manage your money. Especially, we got into this thing 23, 24 years old at a young age, making really good money. Learn how to manage your money at a young age. When you are starting off, start putting, even if it's 1% into your 401. Because those things are going to, those old nurses, no tea, no shade, but some of them are working hard because they didn't do those things in their younger years. And you don't want to be ever caught look crazy
at 10 years and
just
you haven't invested in yourself.
Yes, even if it's 1%, I would say start putting it away because they don't have pension plans anymore, ladies and gentlemen. That went away, and we want you to be financially stable and can retire when you're ready and don't have to work until, you don't want to have to work anymore. So that would be my advice to my younger self. So, like I always tell you, I love you guys, but God, He loves you so much more. God bless you.